Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Firstly, apologies, we're slightly later than previously advertised. We were supposed to kick off at 2:30, kicking off at 3, just some technical issues. So apologies for that, but really pleased that you're able to join. Thank you so much. It's a lovely sunny day today. I hope you've enjoyed some of the sunshine. I certainly have. Just came back from walking my dog, so that's been quite lovely. Lots going on in Southwest Woking, lots to update you on. So we've got quite a bit of things I wanted to mention. I'm going to kick off with the parking review. So the parking review began, if you remember, in springtime, around about April time. So I think I did a Facebook video just letting everybody know that if you have any issues on your road where you live, or a road that you're concerned about that has parking issues, then Surrey County Council does a parking review each year, and you're able to directly apply for that road to be reviewed and put forward any ideas of what you want done. Is it, double yellow lines, single yellow lines, whatever the issue might be. Lots of you did submit proposals and wanted a number of roads within Southwest Woking looked at. From the top of my head, I think there was Heath Drive, there was proposals for Witch Hill, Hook Heath Road, Gorsewood Road, and the last one was Mount Road as well. So all of those were submitted over the summer. Officers worked over the summer to look at what they could do in terms of helping achieve safety on those roads. And those proposals are now going to go out to public consultation. So that is going to be advertised and consulted upon, and everybody will now again have a chance to look at what the officers have put forward to mitigate the issues that you've raised, and you yourself, neighbours, other people living on the road will be able to comment on what the proposals are. You can say you absolutely agree with what the officers have put forward, or you can say you disagree. But I think I thought I would mention it because it's good to get your opinion kind of out there, letting officers know, because the more people that are consulted and the more people that engage, obviously, with any consultation, then you get a much wider, rounder viewpoint and opinion, and try and take many people with you. So that consultation period is going to start kind of round about, they say autumn, but it's going to be around about mid-October. It's for 28 days. And all of the people on the road that's affected will be written to. You'll have notices on lampposts on the road. The County Council does quite a lot of advertising to just make sure that everybody knows what the possible proposed changes are going to be in terms of parking to any particular road that is being reviewed. So keep a lookout on if that happens. If you get a letter from the County Council, or you see something on your road, then that's what that's about. Once I have an absolute confirmed date from County Council as to exactly what the date is when the 28-day period starts, then of course I will update you. But I thought, as it's my my surgery, I thought I would kick off with that, just giving you a bit of a heads up, I'd say. So that's the parking review. And then moving on to something, pretty serious. It's about Cemetery Pales, which is in Brookwood. There was a serious accident on that road a few months ago. And since then, Surrey County Council has been working with the police to have a look at the issue of why that particular accident happened. I have got a short video that I did. I went to Cemetery Pales and did a short video. So we'll play that video now, and you can have a listen to it. And then I'll, if you've got any questions, and by all means ask me, and I'll pick it up after you've seen the video.
Hi, I'm Ayesha Azad. I'm on Cemetery Pales in Brookwood. We had a fatality on this road a few weeks ago. Firstly, obviously my condolences to the family. It is absolutely tragic to have a death on our roads. Since then, Surrey County Council, along with the police, have been working to look at what can be done to make this road much safer. The starting point is to look at speed. It's a straight road, so people tend to speed along here. There could be some overtaking involved, so that all needs to be looked at. We're going to start off with getting a speed survey done, see what speed drivers are going along here, and then what we can do to mitigate that. Whenever there is a serious accident or a fatality, then Surrey County Council work with the police to learn the lessons of how the accident happened and what can be done. We're going to be doing a speed survey to actually learn exactly what the statistics are in terms of the speed, the median speed of cars. That will give the County Council officers the information that they need to make recommendations on how we can improve safety along here. I will of course keep you updated on those results or anything else that comes forward in terms of schemes to make Cemetery Pales a much safer road for residents in Brookwood and everybody else driving along here.
So just watching that again, actually, you can hear the speed of the cars going past in that video, and you can hear it. So it is a road that does need a speed survey done, so we can have a look at what we can do to mitigate it. Obviously, having any kind of fatality on any road in my division affects me quite, so I work very closely with the highways team, and they work very closely with the police to look at each situation and see what can be done so that we can avoid fatalities and any serious accidents. So once the speed survey results, as I mentioned in the video, and of course I'll share those with you and see what comes forward. But yeah, I think we all have to keep an eye on our speed as we're driving along, and you're always reminded of that when there's a serious accident or fatality on a road close to any of us. So I thought I'd give you an update on that. I was hoping actually at this stage to let you know of the public engagement that Network Rail were going to do regarding St John's Footbridge. So I reached out to them because, if you remember, I spoke about it last time, and I was advised by Network Rail that a day would be set in October, I think they said, where they would lay out all of the plans for residents to see of what the bridge would look like, and we could feed into that. So I reached out to Network Rail saying any ideas about when that day might be, because I think residents are impatient, as am I, to see what the design finally looks like. They haven't got a date for us as yet. They're still in the process of fine-tuning the plans and the date of when they're able to show everybody what those plans look like. But I'm constantly chasing them. You can be assured of that. And as soon as they said, as soon as they have a day, then they'll share that with me first. So I will, of course, share that with you. I think we're all very excited to see what the bridge is going to look like. So unfortunately, I haven't got a date for you, but as soon as I have, I will let you know. And then we move on to the Surrey Half Marathon. So if you remember, in my live stream at the beginning of September, I mentioned that a number of you had got in touch, just saying that although the marathon is great, it does close off, quite a few roads, and does affect some residents quite adversely, because they just feel slightly cut off, and that happening year upon year, the exact same route, was concerning for some residents. So I thought I would do a Facebook poll, which is just kind of getting it out there, seeing what everyone's view is. That's how democracy works. I'm going to just pull up the poll so that you can see. I'll share it with everybody in case you haven't seen it or you haven't taken part in it. So hopefully there it is. So those were the options that we put forward. And as you can, well, firstly, thank you for everybody that did take part. Really do appreciate you taking part in any engagement that you do on my Facebook page, and particularly if I'm asking you to give me your view on a particular issue. So thank you so much. Much appreciated. So as you can see, where I didn't get a completely clear indication of what, I mean, it's kind of 50% are there for, leave it alone as it is, which is absolutely fine. And then the other options are kind of a little bit split, with 32% alternate the route with other towns, which of course seems rather sensible. So I think, as I didn't get a completely clear indication of which way you were wanting me to go, I will leave it for now. But what I will do is, the next Surrey Marathon is on the 16th of March, so it's in springtime. And then I will do another poll after that, and I'll see if your opinion has shifted in any shape or form, or if you want me to leave it alone and think it's fine, then absolutely, democracy wins. But if you want me to do something about it, alternate it, or whatever other alternative you want me to pursue, then I will of course do that. But I thought I would just conclude on the poll and just share the results with you, and thank you for taking part. And I won't do anything with it now until we do another poll and see if there's any shift in opinion. So that is the Surrey Half Marathon. Sorry, I'm just moving my head there so I can see my list of things so I don't forget. So the police and crime panel. So I attended my very first police and crime panel on Thursday. This is a new appointment for me as a Surrey County councillor. I was there representing Surrey County Council. And the police and crime panel is really there to scrutinise the decisions that the PCC and the Police and Crime Commissioner makes that affect all Surrey residents. So you have it's a really important, it's a really important panel. It's an important role in terms of looking at the decisions and scrutinising and the decisions that are made. The PCC puts forward a kind of 4-year plan after their appointment, which of course was in May after the election, and we scrutinise that, where the resources are going to be spent, what priorities they're going to pursue. All of those things are in the plan, and that's got to be put forward to the panel, and we scrutinise that. So it was, it was a good meeting. Obviously, first meeting, you're always kind of just learning and observing what's said and processes, but I was able to ask a good few questions on the plan, the potential plan that the Police and Crime Commissioner is going to put forward, the methodology that she's going to use to consult with residents, with all stakeholders. So it was a good about 2.5 hour meeting, really thorough. But I wanted to just mention it, just reach out to everybody within the division. Just let me know if there's anything that you would like me to ask at my next meeting. If there's any areas in your road or your particular area that you're concerned about, it might be antisocial behaviour, it might be speeding, anything that you think is of concern to you regarding crime, then by all means drop me a line, send me an email, get in touch through Facebook, all of the different means. Then I will at the next meeting, of course, take your concerns and ask the PCC about them, and get them high up on the agenda. So that's I thought I'd update you on that and just let you know that's what's happening with my time on the panel. But yeah, please do get engaged with that. It would be good. It would be good to hear from you. And then the next is a St. John's resident survey. So over the next, hopefully, week or so, you will get my residents survey going out in St. John's and Hermitage. Actually, I'm just going to put that up so that you can have a look at what it might look like. There it is. So it's my autumn survey. It's basically asking you about your priorities. You know, my kind of sense of being a county councillor is, you know, if I don't engage with you, if I don't ask you what your concerns are, you know, then it makes my work much harder, because it's not really, my role is not about my priorities, it's about your priorities. So I'm forever doing surveys and forever trying to gauge what your priorities are, what issues you would like me to address, what issues you care about. And this, again, is another way for me to engage with you, to ask you what your thoughts are, what your concerns are, so that I can address those. So if you see that survey in St. John's and Hermitage, please do fill it in. It's free post, so you'll be able to send it back free of charge. But it would be really helpful for me to hear from you and understand what your priorities are. And we're starting off with St. John's, but it will be going to other parts of the division over the autumn and in the new year as well. So if you see a survey like that drop on your doorstep with my big face on it, then don't be scared, firstly, but just, you know, please do fill it in. It'd be really helpful to hear from you. And then we are moving along swiftly so I think I have previously in other live streams that I've done mentioned about, you know, one of the kind of perks of being a county councillor is that you are able to engage with lots of voluntary groups, and you get given a pot of money each year to support those groups that are working within the county, that are working within your division, just to support the work that they're doing. And it's one of the great honours to be able to do that. And an organisation that I have been working with, well, for a good few years now, is Appear. They are in St. John's, based in St. John's. And I went there and did a small kind of video with Catherine, who is one of the directors, and she was able to, because I think it's important to actually hear from the people on the ground, you know, who are engaged on it, on an issue on a day-to-day basis. I think it's important to highlight their voices and the work that they're doing. So I thought I would go and ask Catherine and find out about Appear and the work they do. So I'll play the short video, and then I'll perhaps talk to it afterwards.
Hi, I'm Ayesha Azad. I'm in St. John's today. I'm just here by the youth centre in St. John's, which is supporting the Appear group. The Appear group is a fantastic local organisation that supports women and girls who are on the autistic spectrum. I'm here with Catherine, who is one of the directors, and I have supported Appear for a number of years because they are just so fantastic in the work that they do. Also that they're local, they're based in St. John's, and they are supporting girls and women who really, and families who really need the support that they need. So I'm here with Catherine, who is one of the directors. So Catherine, tell us about the work that Appear does locally.
So we started about 5 years ago. We're coming into our 5th anniversary, and we support autistic girls and women mainly to reduce their social isolation. They're often at home, stuck in their bedrooms. Some can't access school. So we offer an alternative provision in the week for girls that might not be accessing school or accessing very part-time. And then we offer monthly groups for girls, teens and women who otherwise are a bit isolated. They might be able to access school or work, but they don't really have a peer group there.
Fantastic. And Catherine, tell us how you came to be in St. John's in this particular site.
So it's really difficult to find venues for any kind of group these days. They're really few and far between. I live locally and I walk my dog around here all the time. And I was just walking by one day and I just thought, oh, the St John's Youth Centre. I've not asked them yet.
Brilliant.
And so I phoned up the church administrator and she said, oh, you won't want our building. She showed us around and it was absolutely perfect because it's got a quiet area with sofas where normally they just run their youth groups, but it's perfect for our girls to come and have some time out if they're feeling a bit overwhelmed. It's got the main hall. So it was just perfect. We can walk down to the line. We do outdoor games and things there. We can walk to the shops, and we've got some good links with the local coffee shop, BEM. So sometimes the waiters might come out and explain how did they get into being a barista? What do they need to do for the job? How many hours do they work? So it's a perfect hub to explore the local community and also somewhere a bit quieter that doesn't look like a school for them to access our services.
Lovely. And how did my allocation money help in terms of funding?
So this year, thank you very much, your allocation money has really helped because we're a really small local organisation, but we want to have a really big impact. And to have that quality impact, it costs quite a bit of money, but we can't pass that on to our beneficiaries because then they wouldn't be able to access it because there'd be a further barrier, a financial barrier. So we want to keep our ticket prices quite low so that they can buy a ticket every month to a monthly group. And your allocation has helped us support the monthly teen group, which for autistic teenage girls that age 12 to 18. They come once a month and a local school supports us as well by providing the venue. And your grant has allowed us to buy more quality resources, quality books and literature for parents. We support the parents at the same time as the girls during the same session, but separately as part of our holistic approach. So we would spend some of your money on crafts for the girls. We've done tie-dye, we've done make your own pillowcase, jewellery making, and all of these activities, they need to look good and be good quality because they're the things the girls sit and connect over. It's not really about what they're doing, but they need to be engaged in that so they can be engaged in the talking to each other and the facilitation that we do to make them connect, help them connect.
Wonderful. So Catherine, tell us, if people want to get involved, what's the best way to do that?
Have a look on our website, look in under our About Us jobs section. We're always looking for lived experience. That is the best experience. If you've got your own autistic daughter, you are autistic yourself, you've been a teacher, a Senko, you've worked in the NHS with autistic young people, you know what we're all about, and we're looking for your experience. So
thank you so much, Catherine, for your time. It's been so lovely to talk to you and tell us about the great work that you're doing. I'm of course always happy to support and do everything I can to support the work that you do. Hopefully I'll see you soon.
Yes, thank you, and thank you for all your support over the number of years you've helped us. It's been invaluable.
Thank you, Catherine.
So that was Catherine from Appear. I mean, please, do look at their website. If you can help in any way, or you need their services, they are there. They're in St John's. They're local, and I'm sure they would absolutely love to hear from you, whichever way you wanted to get in touch. But I thought, they are such an amazing organisation. So definitely. Well, thank you to them really for the work that they do and just letting me ask a few questions, highlighting it really, which I was delighted to do. So that kind of is a quick wrap of things going on, all things in Southwest Working. Thank you for being here, for your support, for joining me. Our next session is on the 20th of October, 11:30 in the morning. I try and keep these kind of, it's every 3 weeks or so, because it's a good way to keep in touch with you all and update you on all of the things going on. So hopefully I will see you all on the next one, the 20th. So thank you once again and enjoy the rest of your afternoon and weekend. Thanks. Bye.